Manon, we would like to ask you that how we can convert this bamboo into charcoal and why bamboo is good for the charcoal.
Okay, so I'll start with the first process. Why is bamboo good for charcoal? Number one is if you look at a tree behind us, if you cut the tree, how long does it take for this tree to regrow? If they do regrow, several years, 10, 15 years.
Yes.
The quick growing trees like pines, still 10, 12, 15 years before you can regrow, before you can harvest. Bamboo is a naturally sustainable and rapidly renewable resource. So if I have a clump like this, I can take 1/3 of it every year from the same clump, and I can keep doing this without the plant being negatively affected. So it's highly sustainable. So that's why we do bamboo, first of all. The second is, it's easy to work with to make the biochar from. How to make biochar? You take the oldest column. So if you start in a new place where the bamboo has not been maintained before, or it's an old, like an old forest, then you look for the old clumps that have already started rotting. So they are the first ones you will take out.
Yes.
So cut them and they take the dry ones out first.
Okay.
They can break easy, and they can be cut easy. If you have done with all of them, then you start with the oldest columns first. And like I said, normally there's about 30 to 50 columns in a clump of bamboo.
Yes.
So you would take 1/3 of them on a yearly basis. So when you cut the bamboo pole, take it off, and if you want to make biochar, remember the biochar needs to fit inside whatever size kiln you have. Some kilns are very big. Normally what we do for the informal settlements, we use a normal 44-gallon drum. So your length is less than a meter. You're looking about 700 millimeters. So you need to cut your bamboo to the correct length. But because of the nodes, you've got your nodes which are sealed.
Yeah.
You don't want to put this under pressure, because when you put this in the fire, it explodes.
Okay.
So you do not want to put this straight away into your kiln. So you have to
Break them.
if you want to do space saving, you can take them, cut them, or you can just break out the nodes inside using a metal pipe or a metal rod. So break out all the nodes, then it can't explode. But if you have a drum this size and you put whole bamboo in, you can only put about, depending on the thickness, 7 to 11 big ones in there. Then your drum is full. So you're wasting a lot of space.
So it's better to crush them.
It's not to crush them,
Press.
not to press them either. So split them into quarters or into 5 pieces.
5 pieces.
So break the nodes out and then divide half and then break again. So you've got quarters.
Yeah.
If you have big bamboo like this, the giant bamboo, then you split it into pieces about 4 or 5 centimeters wide.
Yeah.
Because then when the nodes are gone, you can fit them much tighter inside.
Yes.
So you can form more mass inside your drum, and then you close your lid and then you make your biochar from.
So how you identify that this biochar is ready to use?
Okay, so so how do you make bamboo? So the making of the bamboo, the first thing is bamboo is burnt in an oxygen-free environment, so you have to keep the oxygen away. So how do you know when your bamboo is ready? You need to make sure that there's no oxygen that escapes. So when you open the bin, when you have done your drum, if you say there's some brown material, some of the bamboo looks a bit brown, it even sometimes looks like a bit of a golden, like a rusted color on it. That's already showing that of partial pyrolysis has happened. And they don't break easily normally as well. So look at the color. When you take the char out of your drum and you either crush it or you throw it into a different container, it will sound like pieces of glass falling on top of each other.
Okay.
So you can clearly hear the pieces falling on top of each other. That's the second sign. The third way is when you work with a char. Remember the reason, because the last way of checking is we need to go back to what is the difference between the biochar or normal charcoal that we use in a fire.